Alright, so today we're going to do a 20-minute HIIT training routine. What we're going to do is we're going to do 10 moves. We're going to take a 1-minute break in between those 10 moves, and then we'll do the 10 moves all over again. So I'm just going to show you all 10 moves. I'm going to show you one full round. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can just start the YouTube video if you've got your TRX bands with you. You can do it on your phone, whatever. I'll keep you in timing. I'm going to do the best I can to keep the stopwatch in my eyesight so that I can keep this thing going in the right fashion. But we're going to hit every major body part, the total body workout. It's kind of like a beginner / intermediate program. This is something that I do. I usually do one round of this just to warm my body up before I do my regular workouts, because it's not real strenuous on the joints and all those kind of things. That's what I love about the TRX. And yet you're getting a great workout. So you can get a 10-minute warm-up, or you can use this in a 20-minute, or you can even add a third round and make it a 30-minute. So we're going to get started. 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. It gives you just enough time to switch between exercises. Right now we're at the midpoint, we're at halfway, so we're going to start with rows. I'm going to do as many exercises as I can to keep it right at this midway. Then I'm going to drop it down to the floor or lower so that we can do some of the last few exercises. That way you don't have to move these between each repetition. So here we go, 45 seconds, basic rows. Remember, you're going 45 seconds, so don't go too low. Bicep curls. High rows, way up high.
like a Hellcat. Coming like a Hellcat. Like a Hellcat.
get you a little bit behind. So you can either start that one a little bit early or end it a little bit late and then transition the best you can. On the knee ends, I started at 8 minutes and 15 seconds and I went all the way to the 9-minute mark and then kind of took just a quick little break, started doing the push-up knee ends. Those two moves at the very end, that's going to be rough on your core. So if you're doing the knee ends, you get tired there, take your 15 seconds and instead of adding the push-ups, just go side, plank, hold it, side, plank, hold it, and just keep going in that fashion. Don't go knee, knee, knee. That's just going to work your core even that much more. But the push-ups has a little bit added feature to it, makes it a little bit more difficult. So that's 10 minutes. We've got 1 minute and 15 seconds off. I just got done finishing that 1 minute and 15 seconds. So if you're going to do a second round, which I anticipate you should do, then get right back into it. I'm going to go ahead and get back into my second round. If you have any questions about the moves, just leave it in the comment section below. I'm going to wait here till I get to the 30-second mark, and I will answer those. Back to rows. See you another day. Okay, so I just finished up with round 2. It took me 22 minutes and 3 seconds to complete the whole thing. I took about a minute and a half in between. The lunges got me a little bit behind this time, but I took my rest in between, the 15 seconds I'm supposed to. So that pushed me out just a little bit. Basically what I do with my lunges, I do about 25 seconds for each leg. That way you can get about 12 to 15 reps depending on how fast you're going. And so it took a little bit extra time. But the one thing I wanted to mention is on the lunges, you probably saw me do this, but maybe didn't know what I was doing. You take this, you stick it through this part of the band the first time, okay? So now you've still got two things kind of dangling around. If you take the one here, stick it back through, now you've got something solid. You can just pull that tight. Now you can either, I usually just stick my foot then in whichever one kind of hangs the lowest, or you can stick your foot through both. It becomes a single, all right? Now, you can do some other things off of that too. You can hold on to it. You can do single arm rows, things like that, just to make it easier so you're not having two things dangling around. But that's just a little side note to that routine. If that's something you weren't sure how to do, now you know how to do it. All right, see you another day.